Yeah, Matt's played well. Had a good week, and hopefully that if we have that shot again like we did last week, he'll finish him off and take the next step. From going from being a good quarterback to a great quarterback.
How do you guys get to luck? How do you put pressure on him?
It's tough to win one-on-one matchups because this offensive line is probably as good as anybody in the country. And so they don't. As you can see, I don't know, they go 2 sacks all year or something. They don't let you get to the quarterback very often because they're very sound and they're on the ball and they're going to move on play actions, and it's going to take what you give them. So somehow you got to get there, and the key is somehow you got to find a way to stop on third down. You're number 2 in the country on third down conversion, I think 56 or 55%. So that's off the charts. So we're going to have our hands full in all phases.
Where was Ed today?
He should have been on the injury report. He's back, unfortunately. He's back in the hospital with an infection in his leg. He's been in there since last night, right after practice. Hopefully he'll be back for the game.
Do you anticipate that he will be? Or are you?
I hope so. They're still running some tests, and they're still working on it.
Is there any worry that it could be something serious? Or do they have it under control with antibiotics?
It seems like it's under control, and they're hopeful that he'll be back with us, if not Saturday, tomorrow.
What if he's not available? What does that do to the way you guys get to coach that day? Who becomes responsible for that group?
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge if we have to come to it. Like I said, we're hopeful that we'll get him back tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Saturday, and then we'll worry about it if that's not the case.
Did you pick a kicker yet?
No. Go back and look at the film.
Were you happy with today? What you saw?
Yeah, I was. Hopefully they'll let us not wear pads and kick the ball with the wind at our back. We'll be fine.
And inside 30 yards.
Yes.
Are you concerned at the end of the Hawaii game and then the end of the Washington game? It looked like the defense was physically tired. You're playing a physical team Saturday. Is that going to be an issue?
Yeah, that goes back to a lot of things. One thing that goes back to is doing better on third down. We've not done very good on third and fourth down. Sure, on defense, that keeps putting you back out there. And now we go and play to the second team in the country in third down conversion. Converting over half of their third down. So, it has been an issue. Look at our no huddle. I think it's 34 points and 488 yards or something. That's enough for a whole season, or 2 seasons. So. We've got to find a way to do a lot better job, not just at the end of the game, but at the end of the first half when we get in those situations.
But is that a roster issue or a conditioning issue too?
We can only control what we can control. We play our players more on defense, more snaps than we ever have. We just don't have the rotation that we'd like to. And we have even picked up practices more lately. Incorporated more no-huddle practices against our defense, just for those reasons, to get our guys used to playing at that tempo. And Stanford, I don't think people realize it, but Stanford actually has an up-tempo offense. It's not no-huddle, but you'll see them Saturday. They sprint in the line of scrimmage, they change personnel running really fast. They give defenses a lot of issues.
How are Stanford's running backs different this year than Toby Garrett?
Yeah, I think they're more traditional. Toby was so different than what you see. He was like a Mike Hallstatt or something, a pounder that the first guy would hardly ever bring him down. He's always, even if you fit the play up right, he'd still fall forward for 3 yards. So these guys are a little bit more traditional, but it goes back to their offensive line and their tight ends. They do such a good job and they play so hard. You can't let up at any time because they're so physical.